Alright guys, we're back. Taking a little allergy medicine here, just a little itchy. Hey guys, welcome. We are at the Harambe Theater. We are waiting for Festival of the Lion King. It's a lovely Wild Wednesday here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Resort, or Animal Kingdom Park. It is 67 degrees and sunny, slightly windy today after the yucky weather we've had last night with our tornadoes and tornado warnings. We didn't want any of our streamers out and be like carrying a little lightning rod there, be out in the rain with the camera. No, we're good. So we're back today and we went on Kilimanjaro Safari so far and we checked out some 20th anniversary Animal Kingdom merchandise. Went ahead and got the 20th anniversary Magic Band. It's brown, but they still have plenty of them. Don't worry, they did not sell out. They're probably just saying that on eBay so they can charge you 3 times as much. But there's still plenty. They had a plethora of them behind the register. Hey, Ashley, hey, Destiny. Welcome back, Jamie, Adam, Stephanie, Amanda, Darla, hey, Paula, Cheryl, Stephanie, Sarah, we have unlimited, so that's good. Yeah, you can't stream if you don't have unlimited. You would be in trouble. We got to see a little bit of baby Augustus today and Stella, so they were out on safari. Hey, Tim, Kathy, Chris, hey, Shelly. I know, it's crazy. Yeah. Hey, Tara. Hey, Chris. Hey, Joellen. Welcome back. Hey, Anthony. Oh my gosh, I know. I'm so sorry that you had so much snow where you guys are from. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. All right. Okay. Yeah, it was terrible, Paula. Hey, Martin. Hey, John. Hey, Paula. Tornadoes, not that I heard of. I could have missed one. Who knows? But, you know, you just gotta fill in all available space, but they only say it in English, so nobody really understands what they're saying.
Hey guys, there's the garbage on the left. No food or open drinks at this time. You're okay with your bottle, honey?
Oh, okay.
You're okay with your bottle.
All right, thank you.
If you have an open drink, you need to be finished here.
All right. You like it? Go ahead. Oh, I need to sit on an end. Anybody sitting there? Nope. All right, perfect. Nope. All right. Switch sides with me, baby. There you go. This one. Perfect. This is good. This is my usual spot.
What are all those pins for?
Collecting. Just for fun.
Impressive. Come here, Cooper.
To get cool glasses.
That's cool. I mean,
I went to the dentist this morning, so I think his face is still real nut. Yeah. We're gonna do a movie tonight. We're gonna go, well, later on, we're gonna do Tomb Raider, because we've been still trying to see Tomb Raider. We're gonna go to Disney Springs and give Disney Springs a go again. It's been a year, longer than a year since we've been to the movies there, so because of the inordinate amounts of loud behavior. That's why we won't go back, just because it's been it's really hard to watch a movie. But I figured Wednesday in the afternoon, maybe everybody's at the parks later on, so hopefully it won't be that bad. We're gonna go do the dine-in theater, which is kind of cool. It actually has we'll show you guys. It has the table. You can actually order lunch there and eat, and it's pretty awesome. So So we're back in the warthog section. I tend to like it more than the lion section now just because I don't have to turn to see Simba. I want to be able to see Simba and I have to turn my head to the right. So although I prefer the lion roar better, but you know, back to the usual spot. Yeah, gotta have festival. Festival is like traditional. Tighten that for me. Fly out into the door. As you're trying to get it. These are 20th anniversary. I can confirm what it does before people spent their hard-earned money on something that didn't do anything. I knew it would. As it's an anniversary. So, yep, it is. I have definitely confirmed that it does do something. So your 20th anniversary Animal Kingdom Magic Band, price of $32.99. It is lights up yellow and orange and a little bit of purple, and it plays the drums. So when you swipe in to your Fast Pass, I know it froze right there too, but the next time I do it, I'll go slow and let you guys see it for sure. Yeah, it is a good section, Shelly, because they do have room for ECVs and wheelchairs and reserved seating for, you know, like our special needs folks and everything. But I just like to be able to see Simba and Timon and Pumbaa. So, and I have to turn my head. I used to only sit at the lion section. I used to be like hardcore sit at the lion section only, but then it hurts my neck to turn all the way to the right just to see Simba. So this is much better. I've always been partial to Disney. Hopefully it's the good one, because I know you like the one that the other guy doesn't just get us boosted. Like, this is probably the one show I would love to audition for. Like, I would love to do Festival of the Week. It would just be so fun. So fun. Yes, they do, Sarah. The Kylo Ren and the white limited edition Kylo Ren and Rey Magic Band that released for Last Jedi does lightsaber sounds. The other one, the General, is it General Krennic? Yeah, General Krennic. There's a blue one that's a limited edition one. That one also does. I know for sure the Kylo Ren and Rey one at Hollywood Studios does lightsaber sounds. So that one does do it.
What's your name?
But that was like sold a while ago, so I haven't seen those in a hot minute. The limited edition ones, you gotta jump on it because otherwise they're gone. They go very quickly, but I think these are okay because there was still a whole bunch of them, so I know some of you guys are coming up in the next couple of days. And we're doing the preview for the shopping show on the 24th on Saturday. So if you guys want, we'll come back here and do that. If this is where you want us to shop on Saturday, then we'll come here. I figured here our mouse gears would be good. So I think a lot of you guys have gotten your flower and garden stuff. But today was the first that came out, so I think it'll be alright. They didn't have any pass holder exclusives, no pass holder pin. It was just the pin that said pass holder, but that's been out for a long time. It matches that baby blue, like, it's kind of like a basic, like, light blue shirt that just says pass holder on it. It doesn't say Animal Kingdom or anything. So, but that pin's been out. I've seen it before. So, yeah, I was kind of bummed too. I thought for sure they would have pass holder exclusives or a pass holder exclusive pin. No love. No love. I'm wondering if they're holding on till the actual day of it, maybe, like on the 22nd of April. Maybe they'll bring out more stuff during Earth Day, during the actual day that they're here, like they're having this animal celebration, Animal Kingdom celebration that day.
Yeah, and then you have one more chance. So you ready? You threw me in there.
I did. I saw Corey. I'm gonna go mail tomorrow. I was kind of holding off mailing just because I wasn't sure if they were going to give away buttons today. Because if there were buttons, then I would have grabbed y'all a button and put it in Tara and Pam's package. But no love. But I think they'll do buttons on Earth Day. Because they're going to have Earth Day buttons, of course. But we didn't get one today, so it'll probably be the actual day of. I have to get up early. Try to be here early. Early. Let's go to bed at 8. You know. Contrary to popular belief, I do sleep. I need a lot of sleep. I'm one of those people, like Mom too. She said she needs like 8 hours of sleep a day. My body would sleep and sleep and sleep, honestly. I love to sleep, but you know, I kind of felt more tired the last couple of days because the inordinate amount of carbohydrates and sugar I consumed for my birthday. It was worth it though. It's so delicious, but it's working its way out of my body. It makes me really tired, and I had a lot of joint pain, and that's kind of why I don't consume a lot of carbohydrates or sugar. Because it causes my arthritis to flare up so bad, and I'm in a lot of pain. But I think it was the weather too yesterday, all of that rain, and you guys feel it in your joints, you know. I think some of you guys understand that when you feel it in your joints, like it's really bad. You're like the human barometer. It's gonna rain right now. I can feel it. But today it's sunshiny and beautiful. That's how crazy Florida is. Like in one day, it can turn from super sunny and then rainy and scary and angry and tornado-y, and then sunshiny and windy the next day. Yeah, I mean, Disney takes a hot minute to get there. I mean, I'm sure they're not doing expedited shipping. Yeah. I mean, when you order your Magic Bands, it takes like a couple weeks or so to get there. So it takes a minute.
Favorite attraction or ride?
I know. Me too, David. I don't get that much sleep. Trust me. If I have to. We don't usually go to bed till like midnight. Even though like I want to go to bed early, unless I force myself to like run upstairs and lay down, I will not go to bed till before midnight. I'll like sit and watch TV. Or like, you know, feel like you need to wind down a little bit. But sometimes if I get home late from the parks, then I'll have to go right to bed, which is, you know. But yeah. So days off like today, like we do errands early in the morning, like
Bless you.
doctor's appointments and such. It's the only way we could do it. It's nice having a weekday off because then you could do like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, things like that, which you can't do on the weekend. So that's kind of what we do early in the morning before we go to the parks. Oh yeah, totally. My favorite. I love it. Oh, you have rheumatoid. I have osteo. I've got osteo in a bunch of places hiding. Yeah, I have DJD and osteo, but that's why the diet was very important for my health. It was more health than just weight loss. I mean, obviously that's a really good thing of it, but it helps me a lot. Like even just eating bad this last couple of days, my knees would hurt, like all my joints were screaming. So much wheat and so much sugar, it causes inflammation, that's what it does. And you know, I still had cheat days, you guys saw we had a cheat week, we went ham. But now it's time to get back on track. So we're ready for Rob's birthday to have more cheat week. In a month we'll be doing delicious desserts again, hopefully. Somewhere. Make sure you guys like and share and let everybody know we're about to watch a Festival of the Lion King here. That is our next show here. I just did schedule indoor activities today just because we weren't sure what the weather was going to be like. I just wanted to be safe and kind of did indoorsy things today, but it's okay. Beautiful weather and it's sunny. Yeah, That's true, Shelly. You got so lucky. You had such beautiful weather when we saw you guys at Epcot and everything. But after yesterday, I just wasn't sure what we were getting. It was so crazy.
You ready? You ready? Go like this. They're coming with you.
He's gonna beat you to the line. He's gonna take you to jungle gym.
Oh wow, yeah, that's hard. That's hard, Heidi. But luckily, they're very, wheelchair accessible and ECV accessible. Yeah, walking around in the parks is a lot. Yeah, I had a Dole Whip. What was that? Dole Whip yesterday. Or the day before. Monday. I had a Dole Whip on Monday. We didn't stream yesterday because the weather was crazy. But yeah, we had a Dole Whip on Monday. It was good. Especially during the parade. It was so hot on Monday. Everybody was so ornery at Magic Kingdom. Everybody's ornery at the Magic Kingdom. It seems like. But I prefer cold weather. I think everybody's much more pleasant when it's cold. We'll see if it slows down any after spring break, though. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see by the second week in April if it slowed down a bit. We'll find out soon. I think by then everybody would have gone back to school. Oh no. Oh, don't be jealous, David. We're sending a lot of... Means no worries. There you go, some Hakuna Matata your way. And lots of Florida sunshine, actually Disney sunshine. We've got 4 minutes for showtime. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Yep. Not giving me the time here. I'm on watch. There we go. 4 minutes. It is 67 degrees and sunny. That Flights of Wonder should be reopening soon. It's going to have just Russell and Doug in it. They're just reimagining the show. That's what all those construction walls are around Flights of Wonder. They're just kind of redoing the show, but with Russell and Doug. So that's kind of fun. Tie in that whole wilderness explorer thing, you know? That's a super fun thing to do with the kids, is to do wilderness explorers. Get your different badges and get you to do different things to get your different badges. It's educational. That's why I love animals. Who doesn't love baby animals? Everybody. It's a flight. Yeah, Flights of Wonder. It's going to be renamed something else now because it's going to have, it's closed right now. It's been closed for a month or so because they're refurbing the stage and it's going to include Russell and Doug in the show. And it's sunny today, and it's right, just slightly windy. Yeah, just always mention you're allergic. You know, take accountability of your allergies. They're very good about taking care, letting you know what's in things. So yeah, definitely know ahead of time. Travel with your allergy medication, your EpiPen, whatever it is that you need to be responsible and let food and beverage service, let them know what you're allergic to ahead of time. Don't assume they're going to know. You have to let them know. I mean, a good server or bartender should always ask you, have any allergies or anything like that. That should be like the first question they ask you, because they can have the chef or a manager come out and make sure things are prepared. But if it's something like a Dole Whip and it has coconut in it and you're allergic to coconut, then yeah, you probably can't have it.
Should have slide all the way down.
Yeah, I had a lady yesterday order a drink that had
Really cool lens.
eggs. Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
So it had eggs in it, and they can't have. They're allergic to eggs, but they wanted an eggnog drink with eggnog and eggnog moonshine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There was a little
boys and
problem with
girls, welcome to the Harambe Theater and the Festival of the Lion King. Please remember, there is no smoking inside the theater, including electronic cigarettes. If you choose to smoke, we ask that you check your guide map for one of the designated smoking locations throughout the park. Flash photography and videotaping are allowed during the show. However, for the safety of our performers, we ask that you turn off all external lighting on your video camera, cell phone, or other electronic devices. Once the show begins, this entire theater will be filled with our performers. If you need to leave for any reason before the end of the show, please see one of our cast members for assistance. Our show will begin in just a few minutes.
Damas y caballeros, niños y niñas, por favor recuerden que no se permite fumar dentro del teatro. Esto incluye cigarrillos electrónicos. Si desean fumar, les pedimos que consulten su mapa guía que les indicará las áreas designadas para fumar que hay por todo el parque. Pueden usar fotografía con flash y grabar video. Sin embargo, por la seguridad de nuestros artistas, les pedimos que apaguen cualquier luz externa en sus cámaras de video, teléfonos celulares y otros aparatos electrónicos. En cuanto comience el espectáculo, el teatro completo se llenará de artistas. Si por cualquier razón necesitan salirse antes del final de nuestro espectáculo, por favor pidan asistencia a uno de nuestros anfitriones. Gracias.
And now, we proudly present the Festival of the Lion King.
Greetings, everyone. Habari. Welcome. We have been expecting you. We are here today to welcome you, one and all, to the Festival of the Lion King. Welcome to the house. Oh, in this day, welcome to our Calico. Welcome. We are a band of singers who travel with Simba and his friends throughout the land with this tribal celebration. Time for introductions. My name is Kiume, and I am the leader of our group. Kiume is Swahili for masculine and strong. What do you think? And next we have the cow, which is Swahili for good looking.
Hey, good looking.
And this is Kabibi, which means impatient.
It means princess.
And finally, we have Zawadi.
Which is Swahili for the gift.
The gift.
Yes, the gift. And if you want to stay good looking, you best back off the attitude, mister. Besides, this young man right here thinks I'm the gift. What's your name, sugar?
Jason.
Jason. I think that's Swahili for it's my lucky day.
Everyone, Simba and the gang will be here in a minute now. And we want to make them feel welcome when they get here, so we are going to need your help.
And since this is the animal kingdom, and we're surrounded by animals, and Simba and the gang are animals, then we should greet them like
Animals! So for our beastly pep rally, each one of us will lead one of our 4 animal sections. Let's see, I'll take the elephants.
I'll take giraffes.
I'll take the lions.
And I'll take the warthogs. All right, warthogs, let's get Jason to tame these warthogs. Jason, honey, I need your help. Come on up here and help me, sweetheart. All righty, gang, listen up. Jason is going to be our superstar warthog leader. Stand next to me, dear. I want you to demonstrate the sound that we as fellow warthogs will make. I'm going to show you what to do. Turn around this way with me, darling. Put your fingers to the sides of your nose like tusks. Yes, and make that warthog sound. That's pretty good. Do you need a tissue, honey? You're good. Okay. Well, I'll stand right here, but turn around and show everybody else what to do, okay? Warthogs, put your fingers up to your tusks. On the count of 3, let's hear what you can do. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's the most disgusting sound I ever heard, and I love it.
All right, lions, it's our turn. I have my new friend, Isaiah, all the way from Hawaii. And he is going to show us his best lion imitation. All right, Isaiah, get those paws up like a lion. Let's hear that roar. Wow, ferocious. Great job. All right, turn help everyone else. You all get the idea? Come on, lions, get those paws up. And on the count of 3, let's hear it. 1, 2, 3. Yes, now that's a lion.
Time for the elephants. This is my friend Chad, all the way from Orlando, and he is our leader. All right, Chad, let's get... All right, Chad, let's get that arm up like an elephant's trunk. Now let's hear the call. All right, Chad, that's an elephant we will never forget. Let's turn around and have everyone else trumps in the air. And on the count of 3, let's trumpet triumphant. 1, 2, 3. The mighty Pack-a-Day.
Okay, my turn. I'm next. Everyone, this is Princess Kira, all the way from Ireland, and she's going to show us what sound a giraffe makes. Okay, sweetheart, giraffe, go. You don't know what sound a giraffe makes? That's okay, because I didn't either. I had to look it up. It's a low bleating sound, kind of like a sheep. You want to try again? Giraffe, go. We'll take it. Good job. All right, Susie. Everybody else. All right, giraffes. Legs up in the air and bleat. And there you have giraffes.
Very well then. Now that you know your animal sounds, I think we're all set. Watch us. We'll make sure you're cute and ready to go.
Everyone, I think I hear them coming.
Wonderful, right on time. On the count of 3, let's use those sounds to call them in. All together now. 1, 2, 3. Everyone, listen. It is time. Now, I present to you His Majesty, the Lion King.
Welcome, everyone. It's me, Simba. You've all picked a very special day to visit. You see, today, we've come to town for a big celebration, and you, my friends, are invited to join in the fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready to clap your paws, stomp your hooves, and ruffle your feathers as we welcome you to the festival of the Lion King. Let the procession begin. I just can't wait to be king.
Hiya, folks. How you doing? Don't worry, your old buddy Timothy's here. The show can begin. Hey, what are you doing? Slow down, slow down. I'm supposed to be center stage. Who's driving this thing?
All right, giraffes, you're first. On the count of 3, let's hear that sound. 1, 2, 3.
Why? I'm in the sheep section.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. To be king, yeah, to be king.
Hello? Hello? Look at me. I'm in a parade. Hey, trouble monkeys. Walk me over by the warthog section.
All right, warthogs, it's your turn. On the count of 3, let's hear some snorting. 1, 2, 3.
Warthogs!
Doom, 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 da-da-da-doo.
I just can't wait for
Alright, elephants, on count of three. Let's do that pentagon power. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Pumbaa, Timon. Am I in the right section?
Come on, Lion, let's show Simba where he is. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, it's the lion section, all right. Hey, guys, it looks like we're all here. Let's
That's enough, boys. Let's settle down. For the last time, I want quiet! Thank you. Maestro, if you please. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. Hey, Pumbaa, what are you doing over there? I'm in the warthog section. Besides, my little legs can't make it down off this float. Oh, gee, that's too bad. Guess I gotta do it solo. Hakuna Matata. What's going on here? What are you primates doing? Bad monkeys. Bad monkeys. Well, this stinks. Sorry. No, not you, Pumbaa. These monkeys, they're ruining my big number. But they're so cute. Cute. Look at them. They're picking plugs off each other. Hors d'oeuvres. Come on, everybody. You know the words. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It ain't no worries for the rest of your days. It's all problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. That's a motto. What's a motto? I don't know. What's a motto with you? Here they go again. Pumbaa, you ain't seen nothing yet. Ladies and gentlemen, direct from a record-breaking 2 million years at the bottom of the evolutionary ladder, let's hear it for the Tumble Monkey! Hey, what are you monkeys doing? Why are you packing up? We're about to do our snappy songs of the South Seas medley. Hello? Get back here. We're not done yet. We got at least another 3 hours of material left. Now just put all this stuff back and we'll get on with the... Hey, Maestro, what's with that music? Something tells me this ain't the floor show. Hey, good Hey there, big fella. Hey, nice hat. So, where you from? Let's get out of here!
That your powers of detention are wet as a warthog's backside. But think as you are, pay attention. My words are lantern light. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not on upstairs. But we're talking kings and successions. Even you don't even aware. Of a lifetime, be prepared for sensational news. A shining new heaven is totally near. And where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. I know this sounds odd, but should be rewarded. But at last I am given my dues, and injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared. City stands, the gates of the north, is simply wired. The king of the spirit, respected, saluted, sing for the wonder I am. It's my teeth and ambitions are there. Be prepared. It's my teeth and ambitions are there. Be prepared. for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. The world in perfect harmony with all its living things. That, my friends, is a time for joyous celebration. But when all things exist in balance, it is then we are all connected in the great circle. The circle of life.
From the day we arrive on the planet, blinking up into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. It's hard to watch, to take it in, or to find that never found. The sun rolling high, the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the earth's ground. Circle of life, and it moves us on through despair and hope, with faith and love. We find our place on the
And now, everybody, it's time for you to join in the fun as we kick off our celebration finale. The natives are getting restless. Let's have a party!
Come on, everyone!
The lion sleeping tonight. What kind of signal would you call that? Well, darling, I don't know about you. You're Orthodox, but as long as you ask, right on.
Look, the elephants didn't seem to have a problem.
Looks like we're being challenged. I'll tell you what. How about our lions and warthogs against the giraffes and elephants? This section's for the weakling. We'll take the hard part.
And that part would be...
That's right. The lions and warthogs will sing the high part.
And all about giraffes and elephants will sing the weem away.
But who will sing the melody?
Step aside, out of the way, professional artist coming through. Excuse me, my human friends. Since someone has neglected to establish a meerkat section, I guess that leaves me to sing the melody. So, if you're finished with all the talking, can we start the sing-along already?
All right, Timon, let's take it from the top.
Into the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
So what do you think? Who won?
It's pretty clear. The giraffes and the elephants won.
Hold on a minute. I think it's pretty clear, all right? Pretty clear. The lions and warthogs won!
You know what I think?
What?
I think it's time to finish the song. My darling, don't be my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
padding, tenacity sparing, decades of denial, is simply wild. It ain't undisputed, respected, saluted, see the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are there, be prepared.
Come on, to go for broken teeth. Let's hear it in the heart on the way. It's gonna be a zero course of the day. Oh, I just can't wait till we keep going. Just can't wait till we keep going. I just can't wait to be here.
Hello there, this is Timon. We hope you enjoyed the show. It was great having you with us. You were a lovely group, the best audience ever. Now, please, get out.
All right. Go to our next show. It's all about the shows. You're so welcome. I hope you had a good time. Always a fantastic show. We're headed to our next show because I did all shows today. We're gonna do Finding Nemo the musical, so we can sing about the big blue world.
We just have to wait a couple seconds.
Just like we sing at Epcot. And always lose you underneath the Nemo ride when we're singing Big Blue World. So we can actually sing it full out today. But I was planning for inclement weather, so shows it is. So, yep, we gotta get all the way down to the Nemo Theater, so we got a little bit of a walking to do here. I love Festival of the Lion King. I think it's still currently the #1 rated show on property because it's awesome.
Many of us were born.
It actually looked like my friend's boyfriend, the water buffalo, was working today. So he was our water buffalo today. Ooh, it's a little windy, guys. People are wearing like jackets and stuff just because it's windy, but it's not cold right now. It's just kind of windy. gosh. Yeah. Sure. That would be nice, Teresa. Yeah, June will be hot too, so yep, it'll be fun. Anything to be indoors in June is a good idea. June will be brutal. It is. If it could stay like this all year long, then we'd be California, but this weather is glorious. It is so nice. I like cooler weather, it just feels better. You don't sweat, but the sun is shining, the sun is out, but you're not sweaty, so that's a good thing. No bugs either. Well, not as many bugs, they're still here. There is the lovely, beautiful, fantastic tree of life, 144 feet tall and 50 feet wide. And it is sitting on a used, like, drilling platform. So, like, think Armageddon. That's the way I always remember it. It's really cool. It took, what was it, 18 months and 350 Imagineers and workers to craft all the beautiful animals. Yeah, the carnival will be on the hour. I think it starts at 4, every hour on the hour. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because you get to see Panchito and Jose. So I brought you guys along to see them. Look, there's Baloo. There's Baloo and King Louie over there. So they're one of those walk-up type of meet and greets. Here's Flights of Wonder for you guys who love Flights of Wonder. They're under construction walls right now until they can get Mr. Russell and Mr. Doug in there. They're building something. Scaffolding, hard at work. So at least the birdies are getting a break for a couple of months. Hopefully it'll be open. I am thinking it's going to be open by April 22nd. I assume they're working fast and furious till the before the 20th anniversary celebration. Because you're going to have all those big name Imagineers here like Jody. That would be awesome. Park's got to be in tip-top shape that day. But it's crazy that almost a year later, Pandora is still as crazy as it was a year ago. So no sign of it slowing down anytime soon. Yeah, the weather's glorious. Oh, yeah, no, I agree. A little too cold for Kali River Rapids today, but you know, if you're in the mood to get wet, it's a little windy. You may get a little cold there if you stay wet the whole day. In the summer, for sure, it'd be an awesome ride. So try to do that in the summertime. Any of those big raft rides, you get drenched. You just get soaked through. Oh, I smell something delicious. But I'm sure it's something. Oh, it's from Yakky Yeti. It's got to be. That smells good. I don't know what it is. They had a bunch of those shirts at the Character Warehouse, like Cast Connection. All of these Winnie the Pooh t-shirts with the tiger. Is that you, Tigger? Like, they had a ton of those. So they're probably at the Character Warehouse too, because they usually carry very similar items. So make sure you stop by the Character Warehouse on your next vacation and get some deeply discounted Disney souvenirs. Oh, there you go. That's terrible, Sandy. Yeah, I have osteo too. No fun. Oh, that's pretty. Honestly, changing my diet to keto, and that's why it's not just I'm preaching to the choir, but I know a lot of you guys have all of these arthritis and like joint conditions. Going on keto has improved my pain like 60%. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, if I eat a lot of wheat and sugar like this past weekend for my birthday, I was in a lot of pain yesterday and the day before, but slowly coming out of my system here. But since I do the ketogenic diet, it's really so much better. My joints don't hurt as much, and that's a huge improvement. Like, anything over 50% is a good improvement. So it's the inflammation that foods cause. So I'm gonna look into it. It may be something for you, it may not, but anything to make you feel better and get you to walk around in the parks a little bit more comfortably. You gotta have a couple of them bought the UFOs. You were saying about the UFOs, which are great. Rob also has these shoes, the Z-Coils. The super cute bouncy shoes with a spring. The Z-Coils are very, very good. They measure you. You actually have to go into a store because they kind of, they can adjust it right to how you walk if you supinate or pronate. Like, it helps relieve, what is it, 80%? Or I forget the statistics.
Takes 40% of the impact off your knees and 20% of the impact off your back when you walk or run.
There you go. So, you know, I know it's always a good investment. Like, shoes are your most important thing, especially if you're, you know, you have a lot of pain issues and walking around the parks and stuff. Yeah, you definitely need to be comfortable. And, you know, you got to take care of your back. We only get one of those, you know. And a lot of concrete, walking on concrete when you're at the parks. And bobbing and weaving here so you don't get ran over half the time. There is Expedition Everest, the most expensive roller coaster ever built at $100 million. And it is also the tallest structure here at Walt Disney World at 189 feet, 189. You know, so it's taller than the castle, believe it or not, but it is the largest structure inside Walt Disney World. All I have to say is that's expensive. $100 million is a lot of money. The name of Rob's shoes are Z-Coil. Z like Zorro, or yeah, zebra, Z-Coil, C-O-I-L. And then just Google it. Like, I know they have a bunch of different styles. They have like even ones with the spring is hidden, right? Yeah, the spring is hidden. Oh, and they have sandals. They have shoes. They have boots even. Clogs. They have clogs. So if you like, a lot of nurses wear them. Hospitality management, like, you know, if you work on your feet a lot, wear them. They're non-skid. They are approved, right? They have that, like, the bottoms are non-slip bottoms. So if you work in food and beverage or as a nurse or a doctor and you're in the hospital, that's definitely a good suggestion to have. But I've seen those for years. Like, a lot of people at the hospital wore those. Now, they're a little bit more expensive than the UFOs, but if you wear Z-Coils all day, then when you get home, put on your UFO slides, it's like heaven. Your feet will be so thankful and happy you did it, your back and your neck and all of that good stuff. So, oh good, I haven't loaded yet. We're in a fast pass line here. So I haven't seen the show in a minute, which is good. It keeps it fresh.
Ja, Britta, wir müssen.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, but she said, I asked her. We see clear.
Oh yeah, Rob works at a hospital now, so he needs, yeah, he uses those. You're right. Yeah, back in the day I did, but I stand on my feet now, so I'm on my feet anywhere from 12 to 13 hours a day. I don't ever get to sit down, so then I do this too, so I'm always on my feet, always standing. I never sit. I'm a beast though, you know, but that's because of keto. I can do a lot of this stuff because of the way I eat now. It's very, very different.
Along the curving here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, head the curve. Yes, they would need the red light, and that's why they didn't put the castle taller than it's right under the minimum. They did not want to put an ugly red light on top of Cinderella Castle. It would not be cute. So you got to keep it under the minimum to have, like, you know, the beacons for the planes. We don't want that. But safety first, so you know. Nope, the tallest structure at Walt Disney World is Expedition Everest. Tower of Terror, it's the whole forced perspective thing. They're using forced perspective again to make things look taller or shorter. And, you know, just like the American Pavilion, it makes it look smaller. It's actually a 5-story building, like 5-story building, but it's made to look like a 3. Tower of Terror uses forced perspective as well to make it look taller. And breezy, that's nice. That might help. I mean, look into it, Stephanie. It's called ketogenic diet. It's actually a therapeutic diet that doctors prescribe to folks with epilepsy, Alzheimer's. There's a documentary. If there was a cure or something like that, it's actually about a physician. She's a neurologist. Her husband was suffering from very bad Alzheimer's and dementia, and he wasn't qualified to do studies, so she was trying to find something to help him improve his condition and his way of life. And she's the one that did a lot of extensive research into the ketogenic diet, which has been used for years, since the 40s, but just not as widely used. But actually, a true ketogenic diet is 90% fat. I mean, they eat a lot more than what we do. Ours right now is like 75%, good fats, 20% protein, which is moderate, 5% carbs. But something to look into. Definitely do your research. I think I have a link on my page of all the different YouTube videos that I suggest people to watch. I have a playlist of things you need to watch. There's educational videos on there, kind of the science behind it. So stuff to watch. I'll link it again later on today on my Facebook page if you guys want. It'll show you. Oh, here we go.
Okay, get ready to use the backpack. Right there.
Did you see it? Did you hear it? It's just a little shaky, like drum sounds. Very cool. So excited.
Ahí es más técnica la edición, ¿sí? Entonces yo quiero que me comente apenas un email y digamos que sí está claro, ¿no? Yo ahorita le paso el mail, le paso el mail para que se haga toda la protección ahí, pero tengo una lista siguiente en todo caso. ¿Ya? Ya, ok, listo. Gracias.
Hollywood Studios Day tomorrow, guys. Since we had Animal Kingdom Day today, we are DHS tomorrow. We will be doing Tower of Terror tomorrow, so yeah. I don't mind, it's fun. I've taken you guys down the Tower of Terror several times. After I go to Costco, yes. Well, I don't have a first fast pass for one thing. I don't like this. I don't do fast pass that early. Yeah, I gotta go to Costco tomorrow. We're out of hard-boiled eggs. And all the delicious keto, and Kerrygold butter. Kerrygold butter is like, oh, I need whipped cream too. Well, no, I still have 2. I can't get too many because they go bad. What? Patties, yeah. I need the patties, yeah. They have these kale. Oh, and Spanish dip, okay.
That's completely wrong. Oh, I don't have that.
Okay. The spinach and artichoke dip that they have from Costco is delicious. Rob always takes that to lunch, like salad, the kale and chicken patties, and then the spinach dip from Costco. So good. Hard-boiled eggs. You can get some baby bells too. Baby bells. Huh? Oh, you have broccoli in the freezer. I thought. Oh, you do. Okay. Oh yeah. Yep. Yes, Darla, that was it. Yeah, he was able to actually be more mobile, and he was able to do more stuff. That's it. You you did watch that, that was it. He fed them. But see, eating coconut oil, like you'll have to eat like 20 tablespoons of those to get the, I buy there's purified MCT oils now, which is MCT is a medium chain triglyceride, which is what's in coconut oil that's good. Caprylic acid. I use the Bulletproof brand, Bulletproof Brain Octane Oil. All you need is 1 tablespoon of that stuff inside your coffee every morning, and you are just burning. You are a fat burning machine, and it gets you so much energy, and you just feel so much better. So yep, I use the Brain Octane Bulletproof brand, which I buy from Amazon because it's cheaper than Whole Foods. But if you want to look at it, they do sell it at Whole Foods as well.